Chasing down a dream, a wonderful dream. A dream I never thought would see reality. I am on my way to the Kansas City Wrestling Academy for a tryout. Luca is on his way. It is almost time for my tryout. I got here about an hour early. I've been sitting here reflecting on the past year. I've lost 115 pounds. A year ago I couldn't get off the floor without help, and now I'm about to walk into a wrestling tryout. What a difference a year makes when you're driven, when you have a passion and desire to do something. And that passion and desire may have always been there, but it wasn't ignited until I found professional wrestling again, before I found St. Louis Anarchy, before I discovered Kid Bandit and I heard her story. Wrestling has saved my life. I am forever in debt to professional wrestling, to Kid Bandit, to DDP, to Manders, to Gary J, to Aaron Williams, to Anakin, to Shire, to Evangelistico, to everybody at St. Louis Anarchy. I will forever be in your debt. Fucking Jovi. When I asked Jovi what I should learn, he said everything. And you know what? That man's fucking brilliant, because he's right. I need to learn everything. And I am so eager to fucking learn. A year ago I didn't think I'd be here. And I don't mean here at a wrestling academy going into a tryout to chase a dream. No, I mean here. I didn't think I'd still be alive a year ago. But here I am, about to chase a dream. I am forever in your debt. And I am so very thankful for all of you. And I hope, win, lose, or draw, that I do you proud. I had a lot of different ideas how this day was going to go. I thought I'd get in this ring and I would be successful, maybe fail, but I'd have an opportunity to learn. I'd have an opportunity to try. I never anticipated that I get stood up and no one else would show up. It's been 2 hours. But that is life. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's the way everything has always been. So I don't get my tryout today. I'll get it soon. I just gonna have to work a little bit harder, maybe look somewhere else. Thank you. And I'm sorry. So how was your day? Today did not go as planned, to say the least. Before I get into that, I got home and I was frustrated, so I decided to punch out as much frustration as I could on Anakin. And you know, a couple of months back I put some arms on Anakin to like use as kind of like sparring stuff, and tonight I might have disarmed him. Oops. So there's that. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I got to the place I was supposed to have my tryout just before 4 o'clock. My tryout was at 5:30. But I needed time to kind of reflect and take everything in, so I sat in my car for a little bit and I shot a couple of videos which may or may not be shown. But I needed time to kind of reflect and take everything in, so I sat in my car for a little bit and I shot a couple of videos which may or may not be shown. But about 5 o'clock, I went inside, and there were two guys leaving that worked at a different place in that building. I asked them if they knew where I was supposed to be waiting. They said no, but they let me inside to wait in the AC rather than outside in the heat or in my car. So I went inside and I waited till about 5:30, a little bit after 5:30, I think. Maybe closer to 6. I'm not 100% sure at this moment. And no one showed up. So I was like, well, maybe they're at the ring. So I walked through the building back to where the ring was, and no one was there. I had left my stuff up right at the front door in case they came in. They would hopefully see my stuff and know I was there. So I spent the next 15 or so, 20 minutes or so, walking back and forth from the ring to my bag, to my ring, to my bag, checking the front, going back to the ring. I'm not 100% sure I remember what exact time I started realizing that this is not good, because I remember in my email they said they normally have practice from 6:30 on. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'll wait till 6:30. You know, when they come in for practice, I'll be like, hey, maybe they just got caught up or forgot, you know? 6:30 starts rolling around and no one shows up. 7 o'clock. By 7 o'clock, I realized at this point, it's not going to happen. I'm there with myself. I'm frustrated. I'm embarrassed. I'm confused. Like, I don't know how many times I reread that email, making sure, like, did I fuck up the day? Did I look at the wrong time? I even like took a fucking screenshot of it and sent it to a friend of mine. Like, do you read this like I read this? Make sure this says today, right? This says 5:30, right? And they're like, yeah, that's what it says. And I said it more than once. I messaged a few people, asked them if they by chance knew how to get a hold of anyone, and no one knew. I sent emails, because that's how we had been communicating up until this point. I've sent emails and I looked on social media to see if maybe, like, you know, something had happened. I still don't know, honestly. But 7 o'clock rolled in and I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go. I'm frustrated. You know, I paid $50 to have this tryout. I drove 2 hours, and you know, I don't even fucking care about the $50. I don't even care about the 2-hour drive. You know, I was looking forward to learning. I had worked for this opportunity, and I wasn't going to get it now, and I don't know what I did wrong, or if I did anything wrong. It was just bad luck, which, knowing me, it just is. You know, but it's just frustrating, you know. Always one step forward, 2 steps back. But, you know, I can only piss and moan for so long, and there was a moment. I'm waiting. I'm sitting on the ring, or sitting at the ring, and I'm waiting. And I had told a wrestler friend of mine that, you know, at this point, I just want to get into this ring and just fucking do it myself. I didn't, but I did get in the ring. I wiped my feet. I got into the ring and I hit the ropes a couple times. And it just felt right. But I want that feeling again. I want to get back in that ring. So tonight sucks. Today has sucked. This week has sucked. But today specifically has sucked. I there's just nothing I can do about it. Tomorrow, I'm going to wake up and I start looking for a different place to train, someone else to teach me. Start looking for a different opportunity because this one's not panning out. Thank you, everybody who reached out to me. Robin from KC, Andy from KC, Gary J, Mander, St. Louis Anarchy, Carrie. Thank you. Don't go after the company that was supposed to be the company that basically ghosted me. I mean, maybe something came up, I don't know. You know, life is strange, and I'm hurt now, like, not physically, but, you know, I'm disappointed, but shit happens, man. So I don't want, you know, I don't want anybody looking negatively on them, because most likely it was just a simple mistake, right? It's not like they willfully and maliciously intended to do this. So if I can forgive and move on and, you know, let bygones be bygones, there's no reason why any of you shouldn't be able to either. So don't harass them, don't bother them, just chop it up as bad luck. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any at all. But that ain't gonna stop me. Okay, I'm tired, I'm sweaty, I'm going to bed.
Every day can't be the best day. Do what you can right now, don't hesitate. That's why we try to make love and get paid. Take the bad with the good, now let's play. Every day can't be the best day. Do what you can right now, don't hesitate. That's why we try to make love and get paid. Take the bad with the good, now let's play.
I know I'm leaving some of you out, and I apologize. I will forever be in your debt. Everything from here on out is because of you. And you're going to have to live with that.